If you're clicking on this video, you might be wondering what I mean by the title of this video. Me going out on this walk and talking to a camera is something that I would never normally do. So why am I doing this? What is the purpose? Why I'm doing this is so that I can show you that if you get outside your comfort zone, if you go out, do something you normally wouldn't do, that's where all the treasure lies. That's where the benefit lies for your life. And it's a good way of expanding your mind and going outside your comfort zone. Now, not only that, it's a very beautiful day right now, and I figured it's a good time to take a video and do a little walk, reflect a bit on life and talk about things with you guys. Before making this video, I realized there was a lot of thoughts that were stopping me and a lot of things that were telling me, hey, it's a bit weird, don't do that. You know, people are going to look at you, you're going to be kind of put in the spotlight, so to say. Now that I'm actually out here doing it, I don't really feel that stressed out. It's like, yeah, it's kind of obvious what I'm doing. I'm standing here, walking, taking a video. But when I look around me, it's so beautiful here. And I'm getting to share my thoughts as they come to me with all of you. The reason I say the treasure you seek lies in the cave you do not go into is for this exact reason. There's a lot of things in our life stopping us from pursuing the things we want to do, taking the chances we need to take in order to get to where we need to go or where we would like to go. One of the main things stopping us is our mental telling us that, don't do that, it's a bit weird, it's not how you normally are. Only other people can do that stuff, you're not really designed to do that. It's not true at all. You can do anything you want to do. Literally, I just picked up my phone, started recording, thought, hey, you know what? Let me make a video for you guys. I told myself today I was going to do it. I was going to record. So let me get out of my comfort zone and do it. And as you do this, you'll see that a lot of the noise inside of your head is not really real. It only exists before you make an action. And so what is the main thing to do then? Oh, I've got to be careful first though, eh? It's a bit wet here, as we can see. So I guess you got to be careful, look where you're going as well before you tread foot somewhere. So what we should do then is take action first and then worry about what happens after. There's no point worrying about things that haven't even happened yet. It feels like it's happened in our mind. It feels so real. We can feel the anxiety building up, the pressure in our head. But when you actually go out and do this thing you really wanted to do, it all dissipates. It doesn't exist. And so what I realized in my own life, especially recently, the things that brought me greatest joy recently was creating something I was really happy about and putting it out there and fighting against my inner fear telling me like, no, this is scary, don't do this, people are looking. If you want to find out a bit more about what I'm talking about, you can watch my last video where I talked about why I started making videos, why I'm doing all these things. For now, I thought, you know what, let me go for a walk. The weather's nice, it's so beautiful, it's quiet here. Look at all this stuff, People will look at me, but I mean, like, who cares, right? I'm just doing my thing, making content for you and sharing the thoughts that come to me as I think them. So what I would propose to you is to get out of your comfort zone, make a list of something you really want to do and something that's really going against how you're feeling at the moment, and make sure you do it in that day. Lately, I've been journaling and writing things down that I really want to accomplish. And as someone who's kind of self-employed and working on his own stuff, I realize it's really important for me to get clear of what I want to do in the day. And so today I wrote, I wanted to film a new video. And the first thought that came to my mind was, why don't you go for a walk and film the video as you're walking instead of just sitting in your room and filming it like you normally would? And immediately there was resistance in my mind. It was like, you sure you want to do that? It's kind of a maybe not acceptable thing to do, but here I am having a walk, filming myself, enjoying life. Managed to go for the walk and now the clouds are kind of coming in, so it's getting a bit cooler. It's kind of like the world is rewarding me for taking this walk, making it a bit easier on myself. If you really want to build your self-esteem, you've got to really do that thing that's mentally inhibiting you, mentally stopping you. Now, for a lot of people, they simply can't do it because they have a condition or a disease that is really impacting their life and stopping them. But for the rest of us who don't have excuses besides our own mind, there's really no reason to just come and do the things you want to do in life and share it with other people. I mean, like, if I stayed in my room today and didn't go out for a walk, decided to film it inside, I would miss all of this, you know? How much abundance and beauty there is right here. And look, we're all not perfect. We're not going to have great days. We're going to have days where we have low energy, somewhere we have high energy. I recently just kind of had a bit of a low energy spell, and I noticed how much that stopped me from doing what I want to do. So I took the last 2 days, slept a bit more, you know, got my mind in shape for what needs to happen. And here I am now making this video. And so don't beat yourself up about when you're not doing well. Learn to recognize all the abundance in the day, what you can be grateful for. There's always something in every single day we have that, you know, you should be able to appreciate. And if you can't appreciate what's happening in your life, that means you just aren't looking hard enough. Let me ask you something. If there was something you could do today that would give you $1 million right away, would you do it? Now, what about if I told you, in order to get that $1 million, you just got to do something as silly as what I'm doing right now, making a video, or going to the gym, or stepping outside and meeting someone for the first time? You can only connect the dots of your life looking backwards. You know, one action you might make today, in 2 years' time, 3 years' time, 1 year's time, hell, you might look at it and it might have been the best thing you ever did for yourself. So stop worrying about if, you know, how other people are going to perceive you, how you're going to perceive yourself. It really doesn't matter. Right now, there's this park right next to me. It is literally filled with people. You won't be able to see it too much. It's blurred with the cinematic mode. But I'm still out here filming this video. And something that would destroy the old me would make me shrivel into a little ball. And because I decided to take this action and go out and do this, I realized how it's not even that big of a deal. For other people, they can just pick up a camera and start dancing and doing crazy shit. But for me, it's such a hard thing to just get in a camera and talk about my thoughts and share it with people. So this is kind of like the first step of doing that. Hopefully it impacts some of you guys in a good way. It gives you something to think about, make you reflect and take some action in your life. If you live every day reacting to circumstance, that's all you'll be able to do. You won't be able to make a change in your life. You won't be able to lead your mind in a way where at the end of the day, you'll feel happy about who you are, what you did, and the experience you had in that day. So take a change in your life. Do something that will make you happy today and go out there and don't give a fuck, basically. Just go and do it. When you're truly grateful for what you have in your life and you truly appreciate what you've got, stepping into that cave and finding the treasures that are there for your life won't be so hard. It's a lot easier to step into that cave when you operate out of a feeling of abundance and not of lack. So stop looking at your life and considering all the faults and all the things you don't have, and start looking at what you have. You know, I'm out here right now. The weather's getting really nice again. Trees are lush. Everything's good. People around me having a good time, having a walk, doing fitness, enjoying life, taking time out of their day to, you know, better their health. And so, if that's what you need to do with your life, go and do it too. Go do anything that makes you feel like a better version of you. This is what I'm doing. I'm recording this video. I'm walking, reflecting, and realizing that it's not really as big as I thought it would be. It's also really easy to focus on the negatives in life. I'm sweating, it's hot, my clothes are getting wet from sweat. Look at that. Ugh, gross. But if I look at the other side, I can notice all the beautiful stuff here today. I feel good about coming out here, recording this video, making this content for someone to enjoy at home. And maybe that'll inspire someone to go and touch grass themselves, you know, and get outside of their room and see all the beautiful stuff in life, right? Look at all this. We live in this every single day, and yet we take it for granted. The best things in life are given free. That's why we don't value them. But the more you appreciate it, the more it appreciates. The more you appreciate all this beauty in the world, the more beautiful your world will become. Start appreciating what you have in your life and watch how it grows and becomes bigger than you thought it actually was. So take a lesson from me and go and take the first step. Go and take that one step that'll make you take an action that's going to change your life and maybe it'll just give you that confidence and that self-esteem that you need, because you made the promise and you stuck to it, and that will boost your self-esteem for sure. If you're an artist as well, I think in quiet reflection and contemplation, this is where your greatest ideas will come, or this is where the solutions for those problems you're having in your work will come. And if you're not an artist and you're just a creative in general, I mean, aren't we all creative, right? We're all creative beings. Getting into the silence and letting your mind be still, that's where you'll get all the answers you need. Don't listen to the mess that's going on in your mind, and just take action. Anyway, if these type of off the dome type of thoughts helped you in any way, or made you have a reflection on your own experience in life, I'd love to hear it down below in the comments. So I'm looking forward to reading that from you guys. And if you want to know about why I'm starting this channel now and why I'm doing everything, you can watch this video over here. It's my first video, and I'd appreciate it if you give me some feedback and let me know about your experiences. So I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, peace. Shit, man, look at this sweat. That's fucking gross.